Aries, welcome to your July 2022 monthly read, and this is for anyone that is Aries, whether it's in your sun, moon, rising Venus, Jupiter, anywhere in your birth chart that you find Aries, then this reading is for you. And I just want to say that if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest. And if you know your other planetary placements, listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Aries for July 2022. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for the month of July 2022? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for the month of July 2022? And one more time. Okay, and now dividing these into 3 stacks. Okay. We have the Six of Wands for your overall energy. Now, the Six of Wands tells me that, you know, whatever you attempt to do, you're going to have a lot of really great success during this month. Now, the Six of Wands means that, you know, you might have been in a struggle for a while, but you have overcome it. So whatever challenges you may have been facing when it comes to July, you're going to find out that a lot of things are going to work out in your favor, whether this is relationship or career or however. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out. For those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows. The first row pertains to you, the things that you have been going through in your recent past, things that you're currently dealing with, and the things that are coming towards you. The second row has to do with twin flame. So let me scoot this back a little bit so I have more room for the cards. All right. Yeah, twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, karmic partner. This could be, you know, someone you have those really deep soul ties to that you just can't seem to let go of. Now, the third row has to do with obstacles, challenges, fears, anxieties, and things we do to our own self to self-sabotage. And the last row has to do with outcome. All right, now I've got 2 cards in each of the 4 rows. And as we go through the spread, I'm going to show you how this card is going to relate to the other cards that come up. Now, I'm going to lay out the 2 cards in 4 rows 2 more times. We'll have a total of 24 cards. By the time we get to the end of the reading, we're going to have a really good in-depth idea about what's going on for March. And we're starting out the reading with the 4 of Cups and the Justice card. Now, you know, Justice, of course, is very strong major arcana energy, and this is implying that if you're not having maybe some legal struggles, you know, and of course you have this 6 of Wands, you're going to, you know, be the one to come out on top. If it's not, then it's just really strong major life decisions that you're going to have to make. You may be finding that, you know, the place you are right now, you're just not finding a lot of satisfaction. You want to, you know, look beyond what would be your normal daily life, and I'm just finding that you're just not satisfied. You're just not liking where you're at right now. Now, if this pertains to your relationship, you may be bored with being single, or if you are in a relationship, you may find that this person that you thought was your Prince Charming or Princess Charming is not maybe all that after all, okay? But when we're coming to your partner, the one that you may be dealing with, well, we have Cups and Swords here, okay? So we have the King of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Of course, this this Cups energy, okay, it's king, really strong, very influential. You know, for a fire sign such as yourself, Aries, you may find that you know, water signs just haven't cut it for you. I'm strongly feeling that maybe you're dealing with someone who is a Cancer or has a lot of Cancer in their chart, or maybe just a lot of water in their chart. But it seems as if, you know, no matter what you do or anything that happens, this person has something to say about it, like water and fire. Okay, that doesn't really work. The water is constantly putting out the fire. They are trying to maybe manipulate by making you feel guilty or obligated or whatever. You have all of these ideas, you have this very big sense of adventure, and you are wanting to pursue that, and this person, it really keeps like dampening your spirit. Okay, now, and when we get to obstacles and challenges, we have that Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So this seems like a little more solid energy here. So with this King of Pentacles energy coming in, of course, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're going to find that this person has maybe a little more substance to offer you, maybe something that's a little more compatible, and you are the one that, so to speak, lights the fire underneath this King of Pentacles energy. And like I've said a million times, there's no gender in the tarot. So just because this is a king, it can be male or female. We all have feminine as well as masculine energy within us. It just depends on what little cycle you might be in at the time. But definitely don't worry that this is a, you know, maybe a gender that you don't, you know, find yourself romantically involved with. All right, so the Nine of Cups, you're finding that, you know, you can become a little comfortable with this. It feels as if this is, you know, what you've been looking for. It feels as if, you know, what you're going to do, but you're still kind of stuck, you know, and you have this Eight of Swords, and you're feeling as if maybe you don't know how to get out of the situation that you're in. You don't really want to have to hurt someone's feelings, but at the same time, this person has really been making you feel very obligated and very, you know, it's like that little video you see of that little kid who's so excited about his birthday cake, and he goes to blow out his candles, and the little kid next to him comes and blows out the candles for him. So like, you just feel kind of disappointed with this. It's not what you want. Every time you are with this person and you have these aspirations and these dreams and this sense of adventure that you want to pursue in your life, this person comes along and just blows out your candles, and it's not super. Okay, now when we get to outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely, once you make that decision, once you overcome, you know, the dampening spirit of the water sign person that is in your life, you know, this wheel turns. It's always turning, whether it's going to turn for the better or whether it's going to turn for the worse. But let's just say it's going to turn for the better, okay? Because, you know, what do we have if we're not optimistic, okay? So yeah, you kind of might have been holding on to that relationship just a little bit. Remember talking about how you kind of feel stuck. You don't know how to move forward with that person constantly there. You're just feeling, you know, maybe a little too tied down to them. But with this wheel turning, you're going to find that you have these new opportunities that are coming towards you. And I don't mean to sound like I'm saying you should use this as an excuse, but it is certainly an inspiration for you to turn as this wheel turns and to take advantage of those opportunities. Because remember, the start of this reading, we had the Six of Wands, which is definitely about success and overcoming things that have been there. And this is a decision that's really hard for you. So you just have to take all of those things into consideration. If you find yourself in a relationship where you're not happy, if you really and truly believe it's something that it's eventually gonna phase out, or you don't think it's something that maybe you could overcome, or like I said, you don't find yourself imagining this future with this person who is constantly Yeah, blowing out your birthday candles. All right, so now in the second row, we have Judgment and Temperance. And of course, this goes along with that initial card, that Justice card that was in this row. A Partners card, we have World, and we have Six of Cups. All right, and we have Tower and Star. Yay. Okay, I love it when those cards come out together. All right, and now we've got the Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. So this is more like you taking your power back, so to speak. You know, this is definitely a time when you come to realize that, you know, even if you try to work things out with your partner, you see this resurrection here. So you might temporarily have things kind of, you know, good and bad. But the problem is when you take those balances, okay, and I'm a Libra, so I do this all the time. And when you take that balance and you weigh the good and the bad, or, you know, the positive and the negative about a relationship, you're going to find that, you know, here's your angel right here balancing out. You're going to find that it's just way unbalanced, and it's not anything that you're finding yourself happy with. So with both the Justice and the Judgment card in this row, I would say definitely this is time for you to take control of the situation and do what your heart tells you to do. Now in your Partners column, you have that World and you have the Six of Cups. Your soulmate is out there, okay? If you don't particularly feel that this person is there and they are constantly giving you these negative feelings and you're feeling bored and you're feeling like you're trapped, know that as that Wheel of Fortune that I just had in this last row a minute ago, as that turns, yes, all things are, this is, you know, the world is the end of the journey here. All of these things come into you. You know, our life is a struggle and we're all here. It's like a classroom. We're studying. You know, it's time to pass that test. You've been through relationships after relationships after relationships, and sometimes you feel as if you're dating the same person but a different body, and you're experiencing the same type of relationships over and over and over, where there's just something missing. It's time to, you know, let go of all those ideas that we were basically programmed with, maybe our parents' ideals or society's ideals of what felt right for them that they passed on to you. You seem to be someone who is a little, like I said, a little more adventurous, a little more eclectic. You have more bohemian type beliefs, and definitely as long as you are feeling tied down and unhappy, you're not going to be able to do this. Your soulmate is certainly not going to, the universe is not going to bring your soulmate into your life as long as you have these struggles. So it's definitely time to break free of whatever bonds you were held down in order to allow the universe to bring this soulmate into your life. So obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties, self-sabotage, we have the Tower and the Star, and the Star comes right after the Tower. So even though it may seem like a big freaking disaster for you to have this upheaval in your life and to completely break everything down and start over, remember you have the energy of this Six of Wands here. Whatever you do, it's gonna work out for the best for you. But you know, even after the Tower falls, it gives you that opportunity to rebuild your life again. And you have the Eight of I always call it the Eight. It's a star. It has 8 points on the star, and the numbers add up to the number 8, and that's very lucky. You have 8 stars. You have 8 points on the star. And your numbers add up. It's like 888 is super blessed and lucky, and you're gonna find that, you know, as you put these things behind you, that universe does allow all these new opportunities for you to come in, and I think you're going to be really happy with the success of that. So you have the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups in your outcome, and the thing is, this Ten of Cups and this King of Wands together, this is allowing you to come into your own power and to take your power back in your life and in your relationship. And that way you will be able to, you know, have the universe bring this soulmate into your life. I would definitely be watching out for someone that is like heavy earth sign, and I'm really feeling Taurus for you. And you know, it's the sign that comes just after Aries. If you allow this person into your life and it does feel like a good match, this might be the person that you are actually looking for. So, you know, just kind of be on the lookout for your earth sign making their way into your life this month. All right, now in this last column, we have Queen of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords, and in your outcome you have the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. So definitely, you know, and you're gonna find that you are having like a really fun-filled summer. In fact, you're gonna be having so much fun that you're kind of deciding, do I really even want to just step right into a brand new relationship again? You're going to kind of be pulled in two directions, but you know, in your heart, you know this is what you want. You know that you want that partnership and that companionship, that romance, and that you know, sexuality that you can have with your partner. And you do miss that ignition, that spark that you feel when you're with your person. So stepping over to your partner's column, we have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, your water energy person, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to, you know, ask for, you know, maybe another chance. But, you know, I mean, and like I was saying earlier in the reading, there's always the chance that you can go ahead and do this for a while, but it's going to block your blessings. You know, I'm not telling you one way or the other. This is something that you have to feel in your heart. If you're not ready, go on and repeat the lesson until you actually get it right. If you find yourself where, you know, you're just not willing to make that sacrifice with your life and with your time, then you definitely just, you know, have that communication with that person and, you know, very kindly explain to them that it's just not what you're feeling right now, and how it might be unfair to the two of you to do that. So with that decision, in your obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties, you have this Three of Swords as well as the Ace of Cups, and they're kind of opposites here. So you have the Three of Swords, which is, you know, heartbreak, infidelity, third-party situations, betrayal, that type of thing. And you have the Ace of Cups, which is, you know, this is what you desire. This is what you want most of all, is you want just to have a happy life. You want that peace and that joy in your life that you can share with and express with another person. You don't want to, you know, stay in a relationship where you're going to be unhappy and face temptations and have this actually happen. Okay. All right, so moving on to your outcome, we have Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. All right, so Five of Swords, definitely staying in that relationship, you're going to be unhappy. You may even end up saying things that are cruel, hoping that the other person will detach for you, okay? That's never really a good thing to do. The best thing to do is to open up and be honest about your feelings and what it is you desire and you want most of all. And you need someone that is complementary, that is reciprocal in your relationship, that kind of matches your energy. All right, so that is your reading. And before I go, I'm gonna pull a card from the Crystal Angels to help you through the week, as well as a card from the Romance Angels. All right. And of course, I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read this card. It's very hard to see. Okay. All right. So, all right. Looks like it says fluorite. All right. Here's the card. This is fluorite. Okay. And I'll read it because there's such a glare. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally. as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. So yeah, when you are with a person who is, you know, maybe always dampening your spirits and not wanting you to express yourself, if you don't fit into what their ideal of the perfect person for them is, then you're just not the perfect person. It's always best to be yourself. And when you do that, then your natural beauty that's on the inside shines towards the outside. All right, and let me grab one of these romance angels here and shuffle these a little bit for you. And then I'll just pull one, or if one jumps out while I am. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one says heart-to-heart conversations. There we go. And that's what we were talking about was, let me put these down, these heart-to-heart conversations that you're having, as in when this page of wands came up, where it's like it's always best to, you know, talk to your person about what it is you're feeling and how things are going in your relationship, what you expect of the relationship, what you want to achieve in the future. And just if they're not compatible, then you have to make that decision for yourself. It says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Very beautiful card. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And you may find that, you know, your person is happier without you because they're not always having to struggle with trying to make you fit into any particular mold of theirs. Okay, guys, so that is your reading for July. Look for that earth sign person to come into your life, and a lot of new changes coming up as far as prosperity and money and things like that goes. Everything looks like it's going to be pretty successful. In fact, you may find that you have a new source of income this month as well. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.